morning, everyone, to my internet television show. Is that what it is? It's where I sit down, draw, talk about pop culture, video games, nostalgia. I draw stuff. Let's turn this music down just a wee bit. I did this this thing a bit ago where I changed the audio boost and windows because things were quiet. I don't know, something updated or changed, but now everything is really loud, and so I have to turn it really far down, which is also not very good. I don't know. I'm really excited to eventually build a new PC. Cheeky bit of voxel art, yeah. You know, I mean, so I can't. Oh, there it is. I forgot about it. It's so yeah, cheeky bit of voxel art. Yeah, so the thing is, I can't remember if I mentioned it on Sunday, but this will be the last stream for a week. I won't be here next Sunday and also next Tuesday. I've got some stuff going on. I want to be here. Anyway, so that's important information. I'll repeat that news throughout the stream and on Discord and such. But yeah, so instead of starting something new, since we finished up the dragon piece and I wasn't really feeling working on the house today, yeah, I'm gonna draw in voxel art, which I think will be fun. I like voxels. Voxels are cool. This MagicaVoxel tool, I've only used it really once, created anything in it, and it turned out decently. I mean, I quite like the piece. Can pull it up here. Where is this bad boy? Yes. Where are you? Where are you hiding? Do I have a folder for voxel things? I do have a folder for voxel things. But it doesn't know what tool to open it with. This tool is inscrutable. Like, it is so difficult to understand what is going on. Is this even the right version of this? I didn't update it, and if it's like a tool that I only open, I don't know, every once in a while. So it's probably for the best. Yeah. Anyway, so let me pull this up so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Just a moment. So this is the city, but then we can render it, and this starts looking pretty cool. I quite like this, it's like set piece in this world. But yeah, I'm hoping to I want to create something kind of in the style that I saw, that I was really inspired by. My brother and I were always sending photos back and forth to each other, and yeah, it's kind of like this voxel style, but also like pixel art almost. It's hard to describe. I'll hope to illustrate with it today. There was a game announcement at E3 or something that was all voxel art. I mean, voxel's really weird because on the surface it's just like Minecraft, you know, but you can do some crazy stuff with it, and there's been some really interesting games that have come out. It's because all the primitives are exactly the same size. It's really, I think, a bit easier to calculate light and shadow, and also like physics-based movements, because if all the objects are the same size, like, it's much easier. And I saw this one game that was really cool, like on Steam, where you had to like, you kind of like had to get away from a heist, but like it was like a completely destructible environment, and it looked really, really cool. You can do some really cool stuff with it. But yeah, I'm a fan overall of voxels. I mean, I never got super deep into Minecraft. I mean, I played it way back in the day. I have like one of those like, I mean, God, I played it way back when. But I haven't played it since. I'm honestly amazed that game is still relevant. Usually things fizzle out way faster than that. I mean, people have been playing Minecraft for like 15 years or so, which is wild. Not 15 years, maybe 12 years. But anyway, I'm gonna press this coffee soon, then we'll do some voxel stuff. But yeah, the thing is, all you ever did, dude, that's what you're supposed to do in Minecraft. I mean, actually, you're supposed to mine. You need to mine. But then you just you build a castle. That's all you do. I really enjoyed the dragon piece we drew on Sunday. I think that turned out really well. I wasn't really expecting that to come to any kind of sensible reconciliation that looked good, but it looked really good in the end, and I'm happy about that. I'm very proud. Secret underground castle in the castle. Yeah, I mean, that's I mean, yeah, and you gotta dig. You gotta I remember the first time I played, I didn't know you have to put up lights everywhere, or else the creepers spawn. And boy, that was a rude awakening. It's a cool game. Maybe I should play it sometime. The kids seem to love it. The kiddos. Yeah, so I've been pricing out like a new CPU and motherboard, because I've kind of hit the upper boundaries of mine, and I'm very excited about that. Would really love to have this new build. I think we could do a lot of well, first of all, we'll just be able to like have the stream not lag whenever I'm drawing, if I'm controlling some long form vectors, or if I, you know, adjust my camera or do anything that requires the CPU in any way, it won't chug and lag, which it does right now, which is unfortunate, but it'll be okay. Looking forward to it. But yeah, the build will be invasive. I have to completely take apart everything and put it back together. But I'll be giving like my wife my setup, so it's gonna be 2 PC builds I have to do. So it's gonna be a big undertaking. But I like doing that stuff. But we'll do that later. It's still a couple weeks away. Right now I'm trying to figure out what makes more sense in terms of a build. Like if it's more beneficial to go for more cores, in my case, or not, because wait, Mike, you don't like Minecraft's music? The music's so good. Is this just one of those triggering hot takes? Like, the music in Minecraft is amazing. You take that back. What did you say? Your son? I think somebody took over Mike's keyboard. They've hijacked it. They've hijacked it. press this coffee. It's been 10 minutes. Mike, you heretic. I'm gonna make us listen to Minecraft music if you don't stop. I'll pull it up. I don't have a son. I have 0 children right now. Hopefully. 0 children. HBD, hey. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm just getting rolling right now. Can you believe that Mike said he didn't like the Minecraft music? I mean, C418. I mean, that guy's a legend. I mean, this song is amazing. You're not a fan of either? I thought this was like a universally loved. I didn't think that people could have opinions on like this song. Okay, maybe I'm just really nostalgic. I mean, we know I am, but all right, we'll just listen to this one. Hey, Mira. Hey, good morning to you. So, Mira, do you like Minecraft's music? Mira from YouTube. Like, this song is great. This song has 79 million plays. Always have the music off when you play. It's a good tune. Okay, you say it drone zone. Fine. But you have to, like, I don't know. I just always... Miro says this song is meditation. I need to set it up so I can wire up all the chats like into one single stream so everyone gets their message. But like, because I'll show you quickly. We're gonna look at how the sausage kind of looks back here. But like, this is what I see. I see a unified chat with everyone. You see, unified. This song's great though. I'll let you guys have your opinions, but this one's nice. But he has like a bunch of new stuff. I don't know if that's still good. C418's, I've always liked his stuff though. What kind of music should we listen to today? We can listen to... Yeah, this is the best part when this song changes. Oh, I love it. Still one song. We listened to PS1 music last Sunday. That was fun. I enjoyed that. And then bandcore. What is bandcore? Just clicking through lo-fi medieval beats. Oh my god! I posted in the Discord. I posted a this playlist I started listening to yesterday. That was pretty cool. It was called Nintendo Synthwave Mix. It's a bit hit or miss, the whole thing, but some of the cool tracks in there, it's like Nintendo tracks, but they've been remixed with this kind of synthy, funky bass drop, and it's pretty nice. I had fun. I was listening to that yesterday while I was working. Some of the tracks are like real winners, and some of them are there's some stinkers in there. So you just gotta you'll know when you bump into the stinker one, and you're like, oh, this is what he meant. Man, having like, I don't know if this is bait. This is a new I just want to get some new music in here. This one is called from an account called Free Twitch Beats. Let's try listening to some of that. Or I just keep torturing y'all with Minecraft music. Lo-fi Nintendo. Yeah, the Zelda. All right, so in the synthwave thing, the Zelda ones are the winners. Like the Zelda tracks are so good. The Mario ones I think are the worst. Now I'm not knocking Mario music. I like Mario music a lot. Just Mario music and synthwave, they tried, and it didn't really work. But the Zelda things, they slapped. They that marriage is great. To recap, folks, what we're gonna do today. So I'm a fan of this tool. MagicaVoxel. It's really cool. You can do some insane stuff with it. This is this like building that I rendered out. I don't know, a couple weeks ago. What is time? I don't know. It all seems very confusing these days. And so this is a thing I drew, and it's cool. But I want to do something kind of different today. Still with voxel stuff, but that's what we did. Yeah, we made it isometric, not orthographic. Yeah, it's cool, right? I really love drawing with voxels. I think they're really fun, and I've been wanting to do more of it. And I've got a project I've kind of been brewing for a little bit in my head, and I want to start kind of working on that. I mean, I don't know how it's going to turn out, but it might be interesting. It might be cool. And then in the case that it's not, we had fun drawing with voxels. In the case that it is, then it's cool. So first off, I'm going to close this. This program is, like I said, very confusing. I have no idea how to open or close things. So you guys are gonna have to bear with me. Yeah, like how do I have to close the entire application? What is this? If I hover on it, are there tooltips? Just icons? I don't know, it's very, very weird project. Nope, that closes it. This is all like GitHub integrations. Okay. There's like no new windows pop up. Design this program. Alright, well, hold up one sec. Let me. No worries, HBD. MagicaVoxel. See, it's 99.6. Okay, that's that one. Miro asks, do you do it in Blender? No, it's a program called MagicaVoxel by F. Tracy. It's an open source project, and it's really quite cool. All right, so wait, I might need to look this up, because I don't know what the biggest this does is. I want a big. Can I go 1024 on all sides, or is it only 256 on all sides? So that gives us like a big old box. I had drawn in Blender before though. I do quite like Blender. I think Blender's really great. Evidently there's a way. Okay, so that button just resets everything that you do. Is that? Oh, it reduces it to the size. Got it. It's a danger button. Danger button. Okay, bear with me while I'm remembering how this whole thing works, because I had completely forgotten. So we'll marquee this and just delete those bad boys. Blender's cool, man. I really love drawing in Blender. So the isometric perspective is cool, but it's a little limiting. I think I want orthographic. think. It's weird how it doesn't show like the other side of the box. Was that perspective? All right, I'm just kind of setting up my camera for like what I'm thinking. So what I'm thinking is there's so much I gotta remember here. I know this just looks like I'm flailing. I eventually remember stuff, and then it's all, there's evidently some keyboard shortcuts as well. Yeah, right, attach. Oh, I have 2D voxels. Oh, this is interesting. Wait, what do those look like? What is a 2D voxel? What's in the box? I'll tell you what's in the box. No, this is actually going great. I know it seems terrible. This was another thing that confused me immensely last time whenever I was first doing it, because I didn't understand how to what's the difference between a 3D voxel and a 2D voxel in this case? I don't actually know. Okay, this is great. Can I? There's like I want to create a plane. I can't remember where that one is. Man, I've forgotten so much about this tool. But we were zipping and diving and dodging last time. It was great. Did I update it? Maybe I did update it. Okay. Anyway, I wanted. Oh, there it is. You just have to hold the shift key. Okay, so what I wanted to do is create a plane, but I actually want to create it in this corner here. Whee! All right, we're drawing now. Finally. Sorry, fam. I mean, you look at these tools. I mean, what do these things look like? By the way, what's up, Krampus? Welcome in. So this part was always weird to me for how this works, because originally I thought these were all colors, and then you could apply like shaders to these things, but that is not the way this works. This is your palette of everything, and if you manipulate this thing, can I just close that project thing? We don't need that. Oh, this is the thing, the fill for editing. Rotate, shear, mirror. Okay, good. We're gonna need that. And then where do I manipulate the shape? Oh, interesting. What are these? Oh, crazy. Oh, wow. That creates like some textures and stuff. They have like so many interesting defaults that you can do. We might use some of this. Alright, what I'm trying to do right now is to find the thing that lets me manipulate the material. There's a material button somewhere, and I'll eventually bump into it. It's 1:30 in the morning for you. Oof, that's early. Ah, I remember. It's here, right? No, it's just the console thing. Actually, yes. That? Oh man, I am going to bump into this thing. It's going to be great. What are these? What are these things? I've forgotten, like... Oh, wait. I remember now. Okay, so you have to go to the render thing. The render panel. And when you go to the render, you can then go over here and change the matter. The UX is just ridiculous. So we can change this to be rough or not so rough. In this case, I'm thinking we don't make it rough. We don't make it metallic. This is like this little menu. This is what I've been looking for this whole time, just clicking every single button. I forgot you have to go to the render thing. It's a little bit weird. I wish you could kind of just do materials otherwise. Okay. what I'd like to do, let's use. I want to just get my feet wet again. Yeah, okay. So you can expand or like contract there. Okay, cool. So for this thing, oh yeah, background. Here we go. So I want this to be kind of daytimey. We're gonna need some lighting in here. So we'll make these things match. And honestly, I might delete just this thing here. I just kind of wanted to get it visible. Cool. So let's get this background color something that we're interested in. I'm thinking kind of like a. One sec. I actually wanted to show y'all what I really want to do. And that's I want to take this piece from Affinity with the hooded rider. I want to make this character. I'm going to put this character in a voxel world. That I should have opened with that. That would have been a bit cooler. Instead of just jumping around and making a bunch of mistakes. But anyway. We're in the groove now. So I kind of want to use this color. Is there any way just to get that color? This is what I want to use the background. What's the 238974? That is not 2389. There's no way. That's not the same color. It's like a brown. Wait, this is running on a different system. Let's get RGB. Because it was like this one's running in percent, but the other one. Alright, we should get off this Minecraft music train. This is where it loses me. Let's try this other playlist here. Hey Green. Hey. What's going on? I'm not gonna make a horse out of squares yet. Maybe we do. I don't know. Oh yeah, Krampus, no worries. So I'm gonna be taking this piece called the Hooded Rider. It's a series that I did a little bit ago, and I'm at least gonna take this color scheme, and I'm kind of working on this project that I have going on that I'm still gonna keep mysterious from you for a bit. And I'm gonna make I wanna make a world, maybe bring this character into a voxel space, so should be fun. What does AD mean? Don't know. Couldn't tell you. So let's work out our camera setup. I mean, we'll be drawing around quite a bit, but I just want to set it to be. We're going to be quite low to the ground, I'm thinking. Something kind of like that, and we're going to draw some stuff over here. Maybe we'll go a little bit more to this side in the corner to like have this kind of cat corner perspective. So we'll have like a little view. Quite. I wish I could like pin where I want the camera. That's one thing I really love about Blender is like your camera and what you're looking at can be separate things. And I don't know if that's a thing you can do here, which is a bit annoying. Anyway, let's save it, and we'll just save that to the desktop. Anyway. Oh, interesting. So the background doesn't render. Can we do that over here? Yeah. Okay, we have to do it over here. Guys, you're learning with me. I haven't used this tool in a while, and even if I did use it every day, I think I would still get confused all the time, because it is a little bit confusing. So enjoy watching me be confused. Okay. Sky. Do we want haziness? No, we don't want haziness. Ooh. Oh, you can... Oh. You can do so much stuff. Bam. This is fun. Let's play with this. Let's get our like sky going, you know? I'm just copying some hues over because I can't remember numbers. And then let's make this like pink color. We're just gonna try some stuff here. You can give it like a... What happens when you turn both these up? Why is it looking so green? That's the ozone? Oh, you have an ozone. This is wild. This is wild. Do I like Star Wars gun? Like, are you asking if I like Star Wars guns? Nah, I like Star Wars. I do like Star Wars. I did not like, I did not like the latest Star Wars Episode 9. I was deeply, profoundly disappointed by Episode 9. I don't really understand how these colors are bouncing off of each other. I'm just trying some things to see what this does. Fortunately, I have to wait on the bounce, diffuse, grid, edge. But overall, yeah, Star Wars was a big part of my childhood, so I do like it. They're filming Andor near me. Ah, cool. I mean, I think it's I loved Star Wars growing up. Like it was a huge part of my childhood. All right, I don't understand that thing, so we're just gonna stick with this this thing here. Fog 0, intensity. Oh, this is the light. So how can I see the angle of sun? Can I view that? Can I say like what is 50 here? Can I see like angles? No, got nothing. Okay. Yeah, I just did not like the last film. It was very disappointing. I have to pay attention to this playlist because Spotify it'll reach the end and it'll just kick me off into something else. Okay. That's enough fiddling around. Let's create something here. That's not, you gotta press the attach button, of course. And wait, no, I want the marquee. Wait, how did I do this before? Oh yeah. Okay. And then how do I give this thing a hue? I think you also then have to go to render and then take that object here, geometry, ground, edge, diffuse, metal, glass, How did that work? We changed the color. I mean, so for me, Star Wars, I mean, I really, the original trilogy, 4, 5, and 6, I mean, they were just a huge part of my childhood. Like, I love those films. How do so I want to change the ground. Oh, that's how you change the ground. Interesting. Because I kind of want the ground and the sky to be the same. I know it maybe seems weird, but I just kind of want it. I want to just draw in space, and yeah, I want these objects to have lighting. Horizon. Can I do 0? So that still gives me a horizon. Whenever I did that, why did the background change? We don't need this thing anymore. I guess this works, and we can just change the sky. I guess that could be cool. I kind of didn't want, whoops. Don't want you, bud. But yeah, the new movie's kind of, I don't know. I like The Force Awakens, and I actually did really like The Last Jedi. I think The Last Jedi was pretty cool, but Rise of Skywalker was god awful. God awful. You can't tell me otherwise. That the movie was bad. So I don't actually know. If I give this, actually that kind of works. If I just give it like a very faded horizon, we zoom out, then it's the same. Okay, we'll figure it out. I mean, these colors are different though. That's the annoying thing, and I don't actually know why. Maybe it's because they're not all getting lit equally. I know it feels like I'm just working with one color, y'all. It's gonna click together soon. I just need to find my footing. Bounce, specular, fog, delay, fog. Intensity. Because this color is like peachy and this one's like brown, and I just want to be able to maintain my render colors to make sure they're correct. I'm gonna have to work out everything there. Okay, it's fine. We can start. So what I'm thinking is this whole thing is kind of getting kicked off because of like because of a crash in a way. So I'm thinking maybe we draw that. I don't know. It's kind of what I'm thinking, like a little spaceship crash. I know what you're thinking. You're like, Gun. It's the Hooded Rider. The Hooded Rider has a horse. Where's the spaceship come into this? Now you're thinking in portals. Okay, so let's start. I wanted to figure out how to do this. Let's because I wanted to figure out how to do angles. That's not what I want. I want attach point, because there's a way to change like how big a point is. This track's pretty good. Alright, so I'm just trying to figure out like my composition, where stuff's gonna be. I think maybe we'll start actually on a different sort of angle, or like at least a different object. Let's start with a tree, just to like get like the scene down, and then we'll have something that can cast shadows. How do I? All right, so. I don't know actually how big this is, so what's the best way to actually harness your camera? I don't know. This seems very obtuse way of drawing. Constantly jumping around, but I don't actually know another way of doing it. Oops. That's why I like drawing the buildings were really great, because they were really clear, like how they work. I kind of want these trees to have some strangeness to them. So let's see here. I'm hoping I can figure out a way to draw out the colors in a clear way. Mike, it was cool seeing Triple XP going again. You guys got some new episodes brewing? Okay. This kind of looks like an interesting, kind of weird tree, and we can add some other shapes onto it. But this gets us in the door of things we can play with, and we can start messing around. So I wanted to figure out again how I do the coloring. Yeah. Okay. So now we're getting some shadows. Cool. Cool. It's not rough. It's not glass. How do we change the material? Are we stuck with this palette? Like, how do I change that? There's no right click menu. You're just kind of stuck with it. That's something else. That's for selection. We can grab that. Display. This has nothing to do with this. Oh wait, there's color. Face. Color 4. What does that mean? What does color 4 mean? Geo. Color. What does that mean? If I say color geo, so that probably means how many faces are on it, right? For a marquee face. I'm so confused with that one. Alright, so that's how much. Oh, cool. Yeah, we can see the grid then. You can also see like rough shadows. What's coming in. Okay, that's nothing important there. This is the same one I did for the for like that city I drew. The kind of the 3D looking city. And I'm flailing a lot. I forgot so much about this tool. It's pretty strangely complicated. Right now I'm trying to figure out like how to actually paint colors. There are tools here. But I'm not actually. This is this like little tree I drew. And it's like the scene setup is working perfectly. And now we actually have an object in which we can manipulate the sun, see? I'm thinking the sun is kind of coming from like this angle. We'll have some like long shadows. I mean, that part's like speaking to me and it's looking really good. And it's also helping me figure out like why the colors weren't coming through the way that I wanted them to. So we got some fun stuff kind of brewing there. But yeah, like we'll be like low to the ground, something like this. Wait, why did my object completely blur out? Weird. But yeah, the objects here, I seem to remember it having like something to do with like you select it here and then you go to render and then you can change it over here. But I can't actually figure out like how to change the color over here. We make this very rough. Weird. Balance pixelated. I'm gonna have to like Google this because I don't recall at all. Like this is more like selecting by region. All right, we're Googling it, fam. We're doing it together. Let's see, F Tracy, change color, very basic. The frustrating thing is I know I did all this, you know, and then I've like lost. There's a bunch of like secret controls. Ooh. Alt left click, pick voxel material. Whoops. Does that change the material? Control R, reset material, copy material, paste material. Tab. Oh, that's useful. So tab switches between these. Oh. This is important. Yeah, okay. Damn. Unreal. Alright, so that's object. Okay, projects. Where's the render? Pick, focus, depth of field. Reset material. Maximum underdrive. Coming in with a raid. Guys, can I just turn off the music here for a second just to say Maximum Underdrive is my favorite channel on Twitch. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's regrettable that I don't get to watch them as much as I want to. As much as I want to. That's just the undeniable truth. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. That is a chunky raid that you got there. Jimothy Prime. What a name. Welcome in. Yeah. Well, Evan. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, everybody. Maximum, again, thank y'all for the raid. That's mighty kind of it. For those of you who don't know, or arriving in here for the first time, I'm Number One Gun. I'm an artist, illustrator, and designer. Today, we're doing something totally different. Today, I'm working on like a voxel piece, and you caught me like right in the beginning as I'm flailing about and trying to learn this program. So it might not be as interesting as normal. What I'm actually doing today is taking this piece that I've drawn in the past, the Hooded Rider, and I'm kind of translating it into like some voxel art. And so I'm kind of like learning some new tools today, and we're doing it live on stream. So it's a lot of me saying, how do I do that? And then Googling it and then not understanding how to do it. So it's a bit of touch and go, but thank you for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. And thank you so much for trusting me with your people. It means the world to me that you do that. So welcome in, everyone. I love the Hooded Rider one is actually a series of 3 pieces. If you want to see all 3. So the first one is this one, and then number two is this one, where the Hooded Rider is kind of walking off in the distance, and it's like desert. And then the last one is this kind of cozy campfire piece, kind of looking out over the ocean. So yeah, it's fun. I really, this character resonates with me in like a lot of different ways. My next YouTube video is going to be about how I made this piece. I've been working on it on the side. Of course, if you were there, you saw it, but there's some details to learn in there. So this is the part where I already said it, but I can say it again because it really is fantastic. Where was I? This old chestnut. Yeah, so I'm drawing a tree. We're just kind of, the scale will be much more further away, something like this, so it'll look a little bit more. Still doesn't look like a tree, but at least we got those cool shadows. The Desert Rider was your nickname in school? No, it wasn't. Mike, don't. What, did you grow up in Mad Max Fury Road? Anyway, so this is what I'm drawing. Right now I'm trying to figure out some relatively basic stuff, like how to change the color of materials. And the thing that's confounding to me is I've drawn entire pieces in this tool before, and I've somehow like forgotten how it works, and so I'm kind of relearning again. I don't really get it. But anyway, welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Oh, the Desert Rider. I got you. Double S's. It's that NA education. You know, you can't read. Let's see here. So in the render, in the material, we want this thing to be rough, but not metallic. We don't want it to be glassy, but we do want it to be rough because I want it to kind of look like tree bark. Diffuse. Can I say, like, did I just goof it? Like, I feel like in the diffuse, that's where I would pick the color. Like, if I just, hold up. Let's try some things. If I put this red brick there, and I go to select said red brick, go over here, does that have anything in the diffuse, because I can create a mission. Like I can make that thing glow light in the desert. But how do I change its color? Surely I'm not restricted to whatever these things are. That can't be right. There's no way that's right. That can't be right at all. Let's see here. How is the underdrive? How is the old Satisfactory going? And the meta game that y'all are playing. I have to go back to the web browser. I'm so confused. That's not even close. And we're gonna go to Google because I like how when you type goo in Bing, change color. This is some basic stuff and can't do it. Multiple color selection. Oh, there's this thing. That's what it is. It's this tiny little drop down arrow. Hold up. There it is. All right, cool. It was all right. So I've been hunting for ages, looking, searching, and the thing I was looking for is this tiny. Can you even see that? Can you see this tiny little arrow down here? That gives me the thing I'm looking for. Sweet Jesus. Anyway, it's good. We've been on a hunt for hard drives. It's an item. It gives you unlocks. Nice. That's my brother's been playing Satisfactory lately, and he's been sending me some stories about how the game works and everything. Seems fun. Alright, let's see here. Alright, so now this looks a little bit more like a tree because it's not just a gray box. And I can get back to kind of sculpting it, which is what I wanted to do. Because I want it to look, tree-like. So I think what we'll do I mentioned that that I had some friends on Twitch who had like a meta game with an AI, and I still don't understand the whole story. I'm sorry. Whoa. And it seemed he was like really into that. Okay, so I think what I need to do here now is yeah, Twitter saved the day on that one. Oh man, the hot tub streams. Yeah, who? Max and Mum. Okay. All right. So now we have the ability to draw. Let's work off of our palette. So like this is the original thing. I'm using this palette. And let's make the trees have this kind of reddish color. So I'm gonna pick out a color that kind of already has that, or at least kind of close to it. I'm just gonna start. Is there a way to like free draw in? So you have to always like attach it in space. What is the difference between those buttons? Good type. Voxel. Oh, that makes a big thing. Oh, that's useful. We're going to use that in a moment. We're going to use that. We'll actually probably use it relatively soon, because we're going to attach attach things to the tree. Okay, so I'm gonna just start adjusting this color, RGB, the red part. Oops. I think we're on the wrong playlist. Let's get to a better playlist. At least one that I know I'm not gonna get in trouble for playing for, because Spotify does that. Whoa, sorry y'all, that was loud. Spotify does that thing where it's like, oh yeah, that playlist finished. I'm just gonna, here, just take this, just take it, and it just gives you something, and you have to hope it's royalty free. And I was really paying attention there for a little while. All right, so this is this reddish color. So let's put our camera in play here. We're just gonna start looking at this tree. This tree is not done, of course. But yeah, this gives like a pretty good start, and we can start using these like little voxel shapes. Okay, cool. So, what happens if I make this 6? Is it more interesting? 7? Okay, let's try drawing with this a little bit. Just attach some of these. And then we do like an 8. Give this thing some more texture. And then we do like a, yeah, it really gets big on us pretty quick. But I kind of want to fit that down in the middle. So it has, ooh, camera. What you doing for me? Alright, so, and then we're just gonna use like a few of these to give this like a little bit more. And we're just kind of just painting these bushes. This is the most Bob Rossian it's gonna get. Okay, let's go check the render. See how this thing looks, especially when we kind of zoom out. This is about how far away it's gonna be. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's a little bit basic, and we can improve on it. Maybe give it some more branches, but it's kind of cool as a start. So, I'm a fan. But let's try some other things here that I wanna do. Like if I do like 50 here. Oh, okay, so that gives us like a dome. What happens if okay, 3D and then voxel. Gotcha. That makes sense. 20. Oops. 10. Okay, so I'm gonna start by coming over here, and I want to find like I'm gonna put down some like rocks and stuff. And I think we're gonna make these like one of these yellowish colors. Like this thing, I think we'll make this color. Oops. Whoops. That's also the complete wrong color. I was giving it the HSL. So wrong. So I don't know, yeah. Right now I'm just building out this world a little bit. I kind of wanted to like sculpt together. I feel like I've got my footing now, and I know how stuff is gonna fit together. Just kind of building out some of this texture over here. Just painting in with this. We'll make this a little bit more interesting here in a little bit. It's kind of cool because when you go over the same area a little bit, like it starts to go up a little bit, so we can paint out. We start getting something that looks like some topography a little bit. Let's just see what this gives us. When we look at this in the render, what do we get? Let's kind of zoom out a little bit more. And let's just paint, I think, across this whole thing. It's kind of looking cool. It's starting to look like this deserty kind of scene. Yeah, so let's draw out like a lot more of this like kind of rock. I don't know, maybe not end to end, and maybe we adjust our perspective slightly. Like maybe it's something more like this, because I want the characters like in the foreground, like moving towards it. You know, I'm gonna tweak the rock a little bit, but I like that it's like the same color, and some crazy stuff you can do with the sky. Ooh, that looks wild. Oh, this is that button I was fiddling with for ages and it just never looked right, but it does look cool. I just don't understand it. I don't know what it's doing, you know? Very Hakuna Matata. Why, this just turned so green all of a sudden. I don't really get it. Does this need to be blue? These sliders are fascinating. I have no idea what they're doing. I'm just watching them change. It doesn't make a lick of sense to me. I think this color does matter though, because this is what it's fading to in the distance. Anyway, I don't think we're gonna do that. So this is the sky though, and it can really change on us quite quickly. But I do like this like pinkish. I really just wanted to match though the this little button's here, and I don't know what this button does. I want to say that button like keyframes it, but I've yet to see like any kind of bounce or ability to animate. Pulse Fire Toaster, hello, welcome in. Welcome. How are you? Hope you're well. Pulsefire, so I wanted to update you because it's important information for you. So I will be out of town next week, so this will be the last stream for a week. I'm taking a week off from the stream, but then after that, the next Sunday, I would like to draw your piece. So I don't know if we're friends on Discord, but maybe if you are on Discord, hit me up. Or you can message me on Twitch. It doesn't matter. Like one of the things in which we have overlap, because I would like to coordinate on what we're doing. You're in my Discord. Okay, I just want to make sure. I was pretty sure I've seen you there. Yeah, then we'll just we'll catch up and talk about what we're drawing. Okay. She taxed the coffee. There's like two little holes here that seem to not get any sunlight. They're very distracting to me. Okay. I'm playing with the sun a little bit. Let's see here. Seems to do nothing. What does this do? Oh, that changes like the direction, and that goes up or down. Okay. So I like these long shadows, and kind of like them going like this. I think. Well, I don't know if she would like that. I can talk to her about it. I can ask her. What does pixelated do? Sometimes I'm just hitting buttons. Just see what they do. Can you make meshes? It's a good question. I'm not sure. I don't think so. But I could be totally wrong. I'm just trying some of these buttons. I'm trying to figure out the scale. Like, are these like big rocks or these little rocks? Like if we zoom out, they look quite small. But that tree looks really ridiculously tiny. Like figuring out that scale, I think, is important. Like, I wonder, is there a way to like make things bigger? This like moves things. That's cool. That's good to know. What does that thing do? Oh, interesting. I have no idea what this thing does. Let's find out. Didn't do what I thought it did. Transform. I was thinking, oh yeah, scale. So you can scale objects. That's pretty cool. So you could like theoretically draw something quite big and then shrink it down. That's kind of neat. Can I do decimals? No, I think the lowest you can go is 1. Oh no, you can go small. Oh, weird. Oh, that's like a frame that I've selected? Okay, strange. I can never tell if she's listening or not. Sometimes she is. So I think what I want is I wanted this thing to be like the scale to be much bigger. Like I think this is like more the scale I want. So I want that tree to be way bigger. Like 4 times as big. Okay, maybe not 4 times as big. Maybe like 3 times as big. Oh, it's like multiplying off of that. Oh, and you can like stretch? What? I've completely manipulated this thing to oblivion, so we're just gonna have to add stuff to it. That's fine. Yeah, look how it's crazy, like how it warps the pixels. I was not prepared for that to be what it does. This is a little bit more close to the scale though, so I'll just, I think, go and then add details off of it like this, and then we'll have something a little bit closer. I like this gradient though we got now. Okay, so let's begin with that. So I'm gonna start erasing stuff, but first I want to select. How do I select? Let's see. Just want the marquee tool. Where was the marquee tool? Where did we get 1 million big boys? ETAC probably has 1 million big boys, to be honest. Okay, wait, I don't want straight lines, really. Alright, so we've kind of gained these bricks, and so I'm just going to start drawing some textures onto this. And we'll have to draw out some more, of course. I mean, the tree got the bad end of the scaling stick. I mean, he's seen some rough days, so we're gonna fix him though. We're gonna fix him. Don't you worry. I mean, I'm gonna need to draw like a bigger base, but it's gonna be cool because now he's gonna have like all this like kind of texture to him. I think that's gonna look nicer. Getting the scale down is something I'm still figuring out. But this tree's gonna look dope when it's done. Just you wait. Just you wait. This is gonna be the best tree I've ever drawn. Okay, and we're gonna need to like draw out a little bit. But first let's do some erasing of this. What color is that? Is that this one? If I have that selected, how do I erase it? If I select this, can I erase now this? Yeah, I can. Okay, there we go. So, Miro, do you say that it's like a unified chat? It's something I gotta figure out how to do. Okay. What I'm doing is I'm really just erasing, painting away from these shapes. I'm going to do a similar thing again here in a little bit. I'm just going to start painting on more of this stuff. But I'm just kind of giving this whole thing some texture. The selection stuff is weird because you select something. That means that you cannot erase it. Very weird. All right, how does this thing look? So it looks simultaneously more and less tree-like as we go. But that's okay. We're gonna make it less blocky. Cut off all parts of this that are really right angle-y. Okay, cool. And I think what we'll do is we'll start already like attaching some more to this and drawing onto it. So how do I do that? Yeah. So if we do 5, yeah, we can start drawing upwards like this. Oops. I'm just gonna draw out those. And then maybe something like this. If we only get to draw on the tree today, I wouldn't feel so bad about it. Draw out this base of the tree. Oops. Got a little squirrely on me there. Just to be able to see what all this looks like. Let's see here. All right, let's draw on more of the branches and the leaves. Thanks, Pulsefire. Really means a lot to hear you say that. Okay. We sent that thing flying in the back. See ya. Oops. Keep drawing stuff way back there. It just blows past us. Send it to the back. Alright, so if this tree looks a little alien, that's okay, because the storyline that I'm going for here, the story I want to tell, is that the character, the Hooded Rider, is actually a crash-landed individual. The Hooded Rider is not from this world. So that's what I'm thinking. Okay, let's back up. Let's look at this tree, see how bizarro it looks. We got some floating things in the air. We'll have to fix. It's looking more like a tree. This part's looking a little bit weird. This whole thing should be a little bit more full-bodied. Thank you, Miro. Alright, yeah, so this part's looking weird. But that's okay. Maybe we'll put like a little bit of this down here. Let's see here. Where's the... That's not what I want. It's also not what I want. There's the marquee. There it is. Okay. I've been looking for that. It's over there. Okay. Good to know. Okay, so let's take the renderer. We have this one tiny little pixel here. Just gonna delete that bad boy. Okay, so we got this desert scene. Got another one of those rogue pixels right there. Okay. So I think the sun, I like this angle, but we can't really see anything. We lose a lot of detail. So I might change the angle to be slightly different. To be like maybe going... I mean, I just really like this long shadow coming that way. Maybe we change it. No, you know what? I like it. I like it coming from this direction. I think we just need to change the change how the actual things themselves look. I mean, I wish you could have multiple suns. All right, Pulsefire. Yeah, go take it easy, and we'll be in touch next week to talk about what we'll draw on your piece. But thanks for hanging with me a bit. Because if the sun is coming from this angle, we can light it, and I can just move the camera around. Yeah, something like that. That's actually kind of cool. And from this angle, we can see that we have a rogue shape. We'll get rid of that. Okay. Something like this. That's kind of cool. I like this. Still not crazy about the sky. Don't really know how to change it. It just gets so wildly different depending on the color I pick. That looks kind of cool. I like this tree. It's looking kind of interesting. I'm gonna delete this shape, I think, and I would love to start generating like a little bit more. I wish there was a way to like generate some grass or something along this. I honestly don't know if our scale is still too small. Like we'd have to like zoom out to here for it to match. For like grass to look like grass. You know what I mean? Like I really wonder, but that's still really far out. Wonder, let's try to add a little bit of stuff and just see what it looks like. All right, let's change to 1. That's how you do that shape. Let's like if we add many of these things, like we're just so far out. That block looks kind of big. If we wanted like grass, we'd have to be really zoomed out. I wonder, like when I look online, I see people that are able to get really intricate lines with their voxel renders, and I'm wondering what they do to be able to do that. Because I couldn't tell you like how they're able to pull it off. Anyway, it's fine. We can do some stuff still. Let's continue playing with like a little bit of the rocks, and then maybe add some like some other parts, or you know what? Maybe we play with this over here. That this is like a fallen tree or something. I did want to actually work on this like crash that was here. That's kind of like what I want in this area. So let's pick out some shapes and let's try to draw this. So I'm just gonna work with some primitives here. And the kind of cool thing here is it's fine if it's a little bit broken. Because it is broken. Let's get that over there. So I kind of want this like to feel like it's kind of crashed into the front of it. And it would be kind of cool if this is 2. Making it look like it's diagonally crashed is kind of challenging. Kind of want to make it look like it nosedived into it, you know, and not like it landed. Oops. All right, let's come out here. And then something like this. I think what's gonna sell it is this, like this part here will be moved I'll delete that part over there. Okay, let's change that to 1. Is that a different color? Yeah, it's a different color. It's the same. All right. Okay, let's do a few minor adjustments here. Let's remove all this. Let's get underneath this thing. Let's clean it up. We have to stagger all this to make it look like it's kind of crashed into it, which I think we also need to remove some stuff here. Is there a way to like let's see, our camera's gonna be like over here. Okay. Alright. This is fine. So I need this to be a little bit more smooth, I think. It's a little bit too it reads too much as rocks. So we're just gonna draw in some of those parts. And we're just going to draw in some of these. I'm hoping I can make this thing look the way I'm kind of envisioning it. But I don't actually know how we'll ever make it look quite like that. If we take this thing and we marquee it, let's see, how does this... Yeah, alright, so we can rotate it in the z-axis. That creates like a kind of a sense of... Interesting, okay, so if we do like 35 degrees. It does calculate like rotation, but it looks super weird. Diagonal? Don't know what that does. Couldn't tell you. Oh, there's like fractal noise in here? I didn't know you could do that. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Whoa. Okay, that's good to know that you can do that. I evidently created another one up on the wall here. I'm just hitting buttons, y'all. Have you seen those Minecraft worlds where people have worked here? Oh, dude. Yeah, those things are wild. It's so cool to see. I love seeing that stuff. I'm really not the voxel sculpting artist here, but trying to kind of at least get close to what I'm imagining for my vision of this thing. But yeah, those things are wild. I love seeing that stuff. Do I do motion or illustration for motion? I don't do a ton of motion design stuff. I've done a handful of animation projects, but it's not really my main thing. I like it, but I'm really bad at it. you know, and I think I have a poor understanding of anatomy to make it to make the best of it. I think I'm gonna rethink so I kind of wanted it to like be sticking out of the ground, but I can't seem to make the angles work for me, so I'm gonna actually restart on this bad boy. And I think I'll do something else instead. I think I'm gonna draw it in square space, and then I'll rotate it, and then that'll maybe give me the kind of look I want. So we'll just go like this. Just different technique for getting the same results. And let's see here. Can I make this work for me? Can I copy and paste this and mirror it? Yeah, boy. Wait, no, I want to move it. Cool. Okay. Let's see here. So I can take this thing then, and I can raise it up. I can start building out parts of this, and then I can erase it away. Oops. Man, I feel like with voxel stuff, I'm always like getting down. I don't even know if I'm doing this right because I'm in the tree. There's got to be a better way to like handle sections, but I don't know, man. Like, you just kind of gotta get up in there. Okay, so we're just gonna say that's kind of out like that. And then I'm gonna cut away a lot here. So I want the wings to be off the ground. And then maybe this whole thing. Whoops. Looks like this, maybe. That's how we're gonna build a spaceship. This tree is always in the way. Shave off some of this. Very nice. And then how did I do that? Should have replicated it now. There's one extra one over here. Yeah, go. So it goes, it's 3 high. Oops, just took out half the mountain. Great power comes great responsibility. And like I said before, like I'm not getting super stressed out about things being so overly correct, because it's crash landed, I'm thinking. So it's broke off, but I like it. I like it. Has the stream quality been better today? Because we had all kinds of problems on Sunday stream. Mira, why do you ask about the animation stuff? Oh, interesting. Mira from YouTube said that he was learning motion design illustration for last year, but he quit his job as a graphic designer to work freelance motion design. That's really cool. Emperor Poopy, hello. Welcome in. It's good, dude. This is the new Minecraft update. Nah, I'm doing some voxel art. I'm kind of working on this thing, this like render right now. I'm just kind of putting it together right now. It's all like very early. I'm still figuring out the deets. But it is voxel-y. Whoops. All right, let's see here. Maybe we use like maybe we use one of these, yes? Yes. Give him some old thrusters back here. Delete some of this, but that's fine. It's fine. How are things? I'm actually okay with that. You have such a hangover. No worries, dude. Yeah, take a rest. Reals. For realsies. Gotta skip this track. How big, how small is this thing? I don't know yet. Still working that out. It's one color. There we go. Let's start on this fuselage back here. I can't see anything. Everything is so difficult. Everything is difficult. Nothing is easy. Okay, so let's see here. I have to make it believable that there was a horse being being transported in this thing. need to draw that in. Wonder how to do like fire in voxels. How we would do that. Okay. This is our little spaceship. It's coming along. It looks like a, for those of you that watch Battlestar Galactica, looks like a fracking Viper. Man, talk about a disappointing ending to a TV show. Oops, we're in the tree. What color was that? Go. Okay. Maybe underneath the wing, under here, maybe we just put like a few of these. It's like blue lights. That's like the cockpit. And this is our little, like, spaceship. Looks like a Lego toy, but it's okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make these things like emit some light. As you can see there, let's make those things pretty powerful. We'll also make this emit quite a bit. It's one of these, right? Which blue was that? Yeah, it was those. That's kind of cool. Alright, and then what we'll do is I want to change this material to be very metallic looking. I don't know what this does. We'll also make it rough. And let's figure out what is this color. That one, okay. We're gonna make that semi-transparent, slightly rough. I don't know what IQR does. I think that has to do with like light refracting off of it. I'm not really sure. I don't know what that does. Cloud blend. Let's see here. Let's check this. Diffuse, emit, blend, metallic. So that's the same. Transparency, none. Glass. Okay. Oh. No, it's metal. Oh, okay. I forgot about that. You select the type of material it is. Okay. Cool. And we'll make this an emission. Yeah, easy. Kind of gives it that red look. I like that. I think that's chill. And I wonder if we take, what is this color again? Of that, it's that one down here. Okay. We'll make that glass. And if we zoom out a little bit to kind of set the blue light stuff is a little bit overpowering, not gonna lie. I tone that down. Maybe we make that one of these colors. Maybe we make that this blue. Oops. This little input box is annoying here because it just has like a little section where it becomes everything. Did the stream crash? I'm not sure if it crashed or not. Are we back? Welcome back, everyone. I hope it's back. Do I like this blue? I'm not really sure, actually. I think in general this wing is still a little too much for my taste. I think we'll maybe just also dial back these blues to just have like little dots. Something kind of like that. And maybe we attach some more here. Just to make this tip come out a little bit. I don't know, maybe this thing has like a big old spike or something that comes out of the front. I don't know. And this color here, let's make that just come out a little bit there. Maybe like this for the cockpit. And what we're gonna do here in a moment is like rotate this guy. So it's like, yeah, this metallic thing is interesting because I don't, let's look at this. Let's look at it close. So first off, I think this red is a little bit too much power. Let's tone that down. And I like the blue now, this kind of glowing thing. It's cool. But this metallic, it's a little bit too much. It needs more roughness. It needs to be a little bit more of like this hybrid material. All right, I'm liking that a little bit more because then it looks a little bit more like light, like light falls off of it a little bit easier. Okay, the red is still very overpowering. We're gonna tone that down. I think I might remove some of the red. Maybe we'll make it yellow or something. I think what I'll do next is we're gonna pop over here and I'm going to select this, and I think I'm just going to take this guy, and I'm going to move him. Ooh, well, that's actually kind of cool. So if you grab that, you stretch stuff. You can make things wider or bigger. Well, that's kind of cool. And maybe we make him look a little bit chunkier. That actually looks great, I think, as a thing. If we kind of manipulate the size a little bit, and then I'm wondering what happens if we then like scale him. This might destroy the object actually. Can I just put one off to the side? You know, like just one of these. Copy. Paste. Yeah. It's kind of want to have an extra one just in case I really mess it up, because I want to manipulate it quite a bit right now. So if we scale it down, it literally just scales it like that. But if we change this to be like a different angle. I want like negative. Yeah, something kind of like that. That looks a little bit closer to what I want. That looks pretty cool, actually. Let's adjust this though. I want to maybe it's more like negative. It's negative 40, give us. It's an interesting technique for like getting shapes to like change in their like layout. If you just like rotate it, you get like a whole new interesting perspective on the shape. And then we can draw in like the extra details, but this has then like a lot of texture and stuff to it, and it removes like some of those straight lines. Okay, cool. And so I kind of wanted to flip it slightly. Now flip it. Yeah, there we go. Now flip it. There we go. Now. So if I wanted to crash this, it's not really how I wanted to crash it, you know? Okay. I kind of just wanted to like tip it in a little bit and like off to the side. Like I don't quite want to. I wish there was a way to. Oh, shear. That's what I want, right? Is that what I want? I'm not actually sure. I kind of like rotate, like twist it a little bit. Interesting. Fascinating. I don't know if I like the shearing though. So let's go. Just want to do a little bit. What is? Yeah, something like that. Okay, cool. If I want to make this taller, does that work? Kind of works. We're gonna need to adjust this in the back a little bit. Okay. Because this whole thing is a little bit wonky here. That's okay. Let's see here. Okay, we'll just take that off. Looks nice. Let's clean this up a little bit. I think I'll clean this a little bit too. We'll just make this a little bit more straight. Oh, that's weird because then it's all angled because that part's on the grid. Interesting. I didn't quite realize that was what was going to happen. All right. So if we go low to the ground and zoom out, kind of starts looking like the spaceship I envisioned. Let's delete this bad boy. I think we're in a good place. All right, I can at least put him up in the sky where he won't hurt anybody. He'll probably block out the sun, to be honest, which would be funny in itself. Okay, so let's paint a little bit. I wanted to add a little bit more of this glassiness here to the cockpit, and pick out these guys. Let's go to the renderer. I'm going to make them emit like a little bit more light. And I think we need to just like add like a lot of debris around. I really wish there was a way to like rotate it off kilter. That's kind of what I'm looking to do. I mean, surely there's a way, right? Can I like rotate X 15 degrees? Yeah, okay, that's what I wanted. That's looking like a crash site. So let's but let's make it look more like a crash, you know. So I say we take this material over here, and we start painting in. Kind of like a big old crash pit, you know, like it got dug into it. I'll just have some like dirt around, like just some like bricks, and this thing crashed. And I'll just put all these like kind of scattered around. That kind of looks like a crash. I think it could go like a little bit more here. We're gonna need to like paint in like kind of a streak of like where it came in behind it, kind of like just these dirt paths. What color is that? We'll make that one, I think, like a little bit more reddish. And then we'll go to the renderer. This looks like blood. Let's make it more brown. Let's see here. We'll make this a blended thing. We'll make that rough, 0, metallic. What does this look like from behind? I mean, it's really all that matters if it just looks like... Yeah, like these skid marks. I think we need more of them coming in. They kind of hover off the ground, I think. No, they're on the ground. But they shouldn't really go... They should be really flat. Alright, let's... It has to attach to make it look like that's really where it hit. Maybe it does even build up around here, you know? Because that's where the crash is happening. Looks kind of cool. So I'm thinking composition wise it's going to look something like this, and then our character will be here. Still looks weird how it's like up in the air, just the shadow's a bit strange. Maybe it goes up a little bit slightly. But I kind of like it low to the ground. What if we look at it from this angle? What does it look like? This black material. Make that a little bit more metallic. Doesn't quite read as the spaceship it is. I think I like the other perspective better. Just trying some things. Okay. So there is a way to do like smoke as well. Kind of want to try it. Just see what it looks like. So if we take this stuff to the, we call this cloud, we make it dense. Like way back in the day, Mike, I streamed 3 days a week, but I cut it down to 2. Just because it was getting to be a lot. So if that is like very low density. Oh, there are these tiny buttons. What do these do? What do these buttons do? So that's like an interesting kind of smoke. We can make that like less dense. And even make it more blacker smoke. That's pretty cool. There's really different types of smoke you can do. But I haven't streamed 3 days a week for quite some time. At least not in 2020. So, I mean, no, I shouldn't say 2020, but not since like last April. Okay. So let's delete these bad boys, and let's continue kind of painting some of this smoke. I think this is cool. Kind of makes that whole thing over there look like it's been blown up. It's pretty well. It's cool. You can do so much stuff with voxels. Okay, so I wanted now to just put on the ground like some pieces of stuff that might have like broken off. Some parts of the ship. And I'm kind of let's see here. I don't actually remember. I think I want to change this material because we have it as a blend, but I think I want it as to reflect really any light. Very little. What happens if we even give that some transparency? Does it start to like kind of filter in? Kind of does. Okay, so I think I need to add just a little bit more smoke, just because it just kind of ends, and I want it to kind of keep going out. So let's pop back over to this. It can get less dense as it goes up. I think I'm painting some into the ground. It's fine, I'll just delete those in a moment. Just kind of selecting, clicking and selecting. Okay, so that probably creates like a nice thing, just so it doesn't end, you know, because it was just ending on me. Something kind of like this. Yeah, it's a bit better. Interesting. Yeah, the cloud stuff is fascinating. I've never played with that before, and it's kind of cool. So you can do like sunshine clouds, or you can do like these types of shapes. The last time I played with this, it didn't work correctly, or at least I didn't fully understand how it was supposed to work. And nothing really worked accordingly. So my original plan was to draw the hooded rider here in the foreground, like looking at this like crashed voxel spaceship, which it doesn't really look, I don't think, like a crashed spaceship right now, to be honest. It might need to be like a slightly different perspective for it to work. But the thing is, I kind of wanted to draw her not as her like vector self, but kind of like a sort of a pixel art version of her, you know, and then overlay that into the 3D scene. But I didn't quite get there. How does this work with 2D voxels? What is a 2D voxel here? Oh, I guess that's like how many shapes are here. Right, that's a 2D one. Oh yeah, I figured this out before. I mean, I could try to draw her, but I don't think I could do it in such a short amount of time. Because I want to also draw her as, like I said, like this 2D shape. So she'll have like, I don't even know where to begin with this like pixel density, because we still are like really far out. I wonder if I could like create a composite, if that would be interesting enough. Like if I literally drew her with like a sprite or something, you know, to draw traditional pixel art, and then overlaid. Can you? Yeah, it's a lady rider. I wonder if there is a way to apply an image. You can apply an image to the sky, like a skybox. Still not happy with the sky thing. Cotton candy sky is kind of cool, I guess. No, but like in terms of like rendering like an image onto the face of something, it's kind of what I was considering doing, because I think that could be kind of cool. I'm gonna look at this from the isometric perspective and see what it looks like. It's actually kind of cool. Kind of like because I made these transparent, they look like a little bit blurry even. I like the way that looks. That's actually kind of cool. I like it from the isometric perspective. What else could we do here that's interesting? Maybe we stick with the isometric side, because I quite like that. If we just zoom out, like it starts to get kind of cool. I like the small scale. Oh yeah, there's that ship that was flying. That's actually even kind of neat in its own way. Like that thing's flying, and then that one's crashed. It's kind of flying over. I forgot to put that thing up there. Red leader standing by. Green leader standing by. Can I make this thing into like a shape? Just export him as object. I don't know if that's gonna work correctly, but okay. Wait, can you do animations in this? Oh, I love this song. Yeah, I kind of don't... I want to copy this shape, but I don't want to lose it. Export. Cube 2D. It's gonna do a save as. Can I do a save as? What does that do? Damn. I think that's save as. How do I know which document I have open? There's no way of knowing. Yeah, this track is amazing. I really love this track. I think I need to have this, oops. I need to have this kind of be faint in the corners, because this is, it's like, it looks a little bit weird that the smoke is so thick, so close to the edge. So I'm just kind of erasing some of this. So it's not so dense here on the outside. It's a little bit better. Do I have a backlog of big boy redemptions, you ask? I have, let's see here. I have pulse fires to do. I have a bunch of stuff to do in the house. I've got like 6 rooms I gotta draw. And then after that, I don't have anything else, so. So yeah, it's yes and no. I think I want to make this this stuff even different. Right now, we made it. Wait, what did I do? Oh shoot! Oh, I changed the thing. Am I editing the right thing? It's very annoying. Oh, I still have that selected. Thought I had that selected. Well, if I go back to cloud, will that remember it? Yeah, it does. Oh, Mike. He's wanting to do a new piece. I'll turn this down a little bit. I like the opacity even more. I want to see what this looks like. Oh, that's like full. So what if it's like 97%? What does that look like? The dodo thing's gonna be funny. I think it'll be cool. We'll do that. We'll do that after Pulsefire's thing. Kind of want to adjust something. I think I want to take first of all, that's like just some random smoke out here. I think I want to take this over here and I want to just move it slightly out of the way. Make it maybe bigger. I didn't want to make it hover. Just want to make it bigger. Something like that. This thing is distracting me. That guy. Didn't mean to take him with me. So now when we look at this, the rock stuff is more interesting. It's kind of a fun little set piece, you know. Quite like it. Glad you like it, Mike. I think it's cool. It's I'm noticing we got some weird extra clouds of smoke back here. I mean, I was really, I think I got to wrap it up here shortly. I don't think I'll have time to put in the rider, but I think this is like a cool base, like of something we could do. I have so much to learn in terms of voxels and how to get the scale correctly, because I originally envisioned this being much more intricate in sort of how it's laid out. Just that the individual voxels themselves would be smaller per thing, so it didn't quite work out the way I envisioned. But this is kind of a complicated tool, or at least it's not very intuitive. So I have a lot to kind of learn still in that regard. But it's kind of a cool base, and I think, I mean, I'm definitely going to be working with voxels a little bit more in the coming months, because I have this project that I'm wanting to work on, and it requires, doesn't require it, but it's going to be good. But like I need to figure out a way to kind of incorporate the characters that I want to have in the piece. Yeah, so that's part of the project there, Mike. I'll just give you a little bit of hint. So I got this project I've been brewing where I'm going to, at least I don't say I'm going to. What I would like to do is to create a game, and it's like a choose your own adventure game involving the hooded rider. And the story is that the rider crash lands on a planet with her horse, and the planet is caught in civil war between two warring peoples, and the decisions you make throughout the game will either amend the war, allow you to leave safely, lead you to your death, or any mix of the above. And so right now I'm kind of writing out the story, and this is kind of my first pass at doing one of the set pieces, so that like every time you arrive at a new scene, you'll have decisions you have to make and characters you'll encounter. And so this is one of the scenes, like the initial crash site. I mean, I don't think I'll end up using this at all. This is more of me just clowning around and trying to learn MagicaVoxel a little bit more, so that whenever I do sit down and actually do it, that it'll have a thing. So that's part of the vision. I have a lot of ideas brewing. I always got projects going on. I mean, I never finish them. That's always the problem. But I really like this as an idea, and I'm excited by it. And I just want to figure out like a way to make it work. I have a very particular idea about how I want the characters to look, and I don't know how to do it in the program. So I'm gonna need to explore a little bit to figure it out. That's why I was like trying to figure out if I could draw them in another place, and then like do like image projection like onto the voxels themselves. That could be kind of cool, but I don't actually know how to do it. Anyway, fam, I think we're gonna wind down here. I do really like this piece. I don't want to clown around too much in what I'm saying. Like I really like how it turned out, but it's just not quite what I envisioned. I want it to be a little bit more I want it to be bigger in scale. We spent an hour drawing a tree. I think the tree is my least favorite part. So but yeah, let's slowly wind down. Let's find somebody to raid. But but yeah, let me know if that thing would be like fun to watch. I mean, to me, I can imagine like the creation of that to be like really cool content. But that's me. Like I would watch somebody do that, but it always depends on what people were into. Let's go raid Brady. This guy, he's like freshly live. Brady's always cool. He's a chill dude. So, fam, gonna be hitting the button on this. Yeah, I mean, like I'm glad you'd like it. It's a fun. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we'll do every part of the game design process. I'm working on it with my brother, and and we'll like divide and conquer. Right now, I think we're gonna use PowerPoint to actually design the choose your own adventure part. So it'll just be literally clicking between slides to like make sure that the storyline matches up, and then we'll draw the scenes, and then we'll build the engine around it. So I kind of actually have a plan for how to do it. But like literally starting with PowerPoint, I think is like a funny way, or like Google Slides or whatever. All right, fam, I'm hitting the button on Brady. He's a cool dude. He's streaming, just chatting, but he's like dressed as a Star Wars character. So I don't know. It'll be fun. I'm hitting the button on him. Y'all, this was really fun. I enjoyed hanging with y'all. It was cool to like switch it up and do something different for a bit. I'll be back, not on Sunday and not the next Tuesday. I'm taking a week off. Because I'll be out of town. So the next stream, let me just pull up the calendar. The next stream will be, let's see here, not Sunday, not Tuesday. The next stream will be the 16th, May 16th. So a little bit of time off, but I hope to see y'all then. And oh yeah, the raid timed out. Oh, no, we're there. Okay. Anyway, y'all take it easy, and I'll be back another day, another time, to continue.